In this tutorial, we're going to show how to add images to the gallery section of the website. So let's go to our gallery page, and you'll see our different gallery categories such as kitchen, baths, living rooms, dining. So I want to show you how to add these images. Let's go to our dashboard, and we're going to go to a plugin called Widgetkit. And in this plugin, we have a component called Gallery. And let's go to our Baths gallery. Just click on the name. And you'll see the list of images that exist in this gallery. And the thing about these galleries is that the images are ordered by the way they're named, which is alphanumerically. So if the order is important, when you actually save the image on your computer, you have to save it in a way where it'll come up in the order that you want to, using either numbers in the beginning or alphabetize it, such as ABC dash your picture, or 002 underscore picture, zero, in that, just so you understand that you can't just drag and drop where you want them. You have to order them by the name of the file. Not the greatest feature, but it does work. So if you want to reorder it, you'll have to delete this picture using this delete icon, rename it on your computer, and then upload it again under the name that would come up in the position that you want it to show in. So that's that little tidbit. Now, let me show you how they're organized besides that. So how do we get the images into the different categories? So you see over here we have a list of folders. Now these folders are created right here in this interface. So you can create a new folder. Let's call it test. Okay. Now you see test selected so that it has a little open folder icon. Now you click add to photo gallery. Now this part here is similar to the media gallery, where you can simply find pictures on your computer. So in this case, let's go to our bath images. So we have saved. And so in this case, let's just take two of them. And so drag them. Close that. So now you see that you have these two images as well. Let's save changes. I just want you to see how they show up on the page. All right. So basically you have the gallery with the original images in the bathrooms folder, and you have additional images in the test folder. So when you go to the web page, let's refresh. Go to our baths category, and now you see these two additional images. Now notice their sizing is a little bit different. In fact, their size is the same. It's not a little bigger than the pictures above, because, well, they are the same pictures we have re-uploaded. These are a little smaller. Basically what it does, it takes the actual size of the image or the aspect ratio of the image that you upload. So these images were a little shorter in height than these images. And so if they all need to be the same, then you'll need to make sure they all have the same aspect ratio, which is the proportions of height versus width, before you upload them to the gallery. That'll need to be done in a photo editor such as Photoshop or something like that. So let's go back to our gallery widget. And you can always delete this folder. Now that doesn't delete the folder from the system, it just deletes it from this gallery, because you see it's still over here in your folders list. If you want to delete it from the folders list, just click on it so that it opens. Now you click delete folder. Click OK. Now it would be great if The media gallery did the same thing. One drawback to WordPress is that the media gallery doesn't allow you to actually organize pictures, in folders like this. So when you upload something to the media gallery, it automatically puts images based on date. So this folder here, which is in the media gallery, is 2014, and you'll have a folder for each month. That's how images are arranged in the media gallery. So unfortunately, you can't create folders in the media gallery and use those images the media library, and then use those images for this gallery. That would be great if it did, and perhaps there are plugins in WordPress that allow it to do that. But the way it's set up now is that, which is really awesome in this gallery component, is that you can create all the different folders you want to, and then you can add those into your galleries and organize them pretty much any way you want to. And you see each folder, there's a folder for each category. So anytime you go into a different category, let's go back to our Widgetkit. Let's page refresh. Go back, let's go to our bedrooms category. You'll see the same list. So this folder here, bedrooms, is the same one that's over here in the folders list. Now let's look at some of the options you have for each gallery. And each gallery has in each category, like bedrooms, has their own settings. So in this case, we click wall as a style, which allows it to tile in this fashion. We choose width for the width of the thumbnails in the gallery. Height is set to auto so that it maintains the correct aspect ratio of the image. Order is either default or random. Default is where it orders by the number, or alphanumerically by the number or the letter of the image. Random is just that random. It would be nice if there was a third option where you could drag and drop, but unfortunately it's not there. Effect zoom, which is when you hover over the image, it gives that little zoom effect. Margin is the space that's in between each image. If you set margin to no, then the images would be touching. There would be no space between them. Corners, round, self-explanatory, gives you the round corners. So if you wanted like a panel effect, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's take our margin off and let's make our corners square. Let's save changes. Remember, this is for the bedrooms gallery. I just want to show you how that would work. Let's go to our website. Let's refresh. Let's go to our bedroom section. Now you see there more as a panel, and it doesn't work so well with this accordion having them that way. As you see, if you click on it, the light box opens. But that could be fixed, but that's beyond the scope. So let's go ahead and change it back to margin yes, corners round. And light box enabled, which allows the image to pop up. Otherwise, it would go to a new page altogether. A light box caption, which you could actually have a title for each image. We have that disabled. And the spotlight effect is where it allows it to open up above the other images. It will just zoom open above the other images. And that's it. That's how you add images to the library. So remember, you want to remember to properly size your images before you upload so they all have the same aspect ratio. You want to name them alphanumerically in the order in which you want them to be seen. You create your folders for any new section. So if you want to create a new section, you can create a new folder, new section. And let's not put any spaces. Click OK. And now when you go back, let's go back to Widgetkit. Let's go to we're in gallery. So here we're going to click Add New. This will be your new section. Here's where you'll change, set all your defaults. We'll click wall, and feel free to play with different styles and see what they do. We're going to say 170 for the width, height auto, order default, effect, zoom, margin yes, corners round, light box enabled, light box caption disabled, spotlight effect top. Those are all the settings that we have. Save changes. And here's how you add a new section to the page. This still doesn't add it to this page yet. I'll show you how to do that. Refresh this page. While that's doing that, let's come back, and what we're going to do is going to go back to Widgetkit. You're going to copy this shortcode for your new section. You're going to copy this shortcode to your clipboard. Now we're going to go to an accordion component. And in accordion, you're going to select gallery. And in your accordion, you see your different categories: kitchens, baths, living. So all we're going to do is going to slide to the bottom. We're going to click add new item. Type in new section. Of course, your name will be something much more creative. We're going to paste in the content area. You're going to paste that short code for that gallery widget. Click save changes. Back to our site. And if you notice too, in our bedrooms, it's, oops, that's not right. We need to go back and fix that. But in the meantime, you'll see if we refresh our page. So we just need to, whoops, getting ahead of myself. Refresh. Yeah, we'll need to go back and fix that. But you'll see in our new section, it says no images found. Why is that? Because we didn't add any. So let's go back to our Widgetkit. We created the section. We created the gallery, but we didn't add any images. So let's go to new section. And again, when I'm doing these tutorials, I like you to walk through the things that I even forget to do, because you will certainly eventually do the same thing. So this will show you how to go back. So we're going to open up our folder called new section. Click add to photo gallery. Now let's open up our Explorer window. And let's add some images that are already processed just for the sake of time. Let's add our elevations. We'll highlight all of those. And drag. You can drag them one by one as well from different locations. You don't have to have them all in one folder grouped like this. You can get various images from different folders and just add them in one by one. Let's click Save Changes. And while we're in here, let's go and correct our bedrooms gallery. Widgetkit, bedrooms. So we have wall, auto, order, zoom, margin high. Yes. You know what we didn't do? The reason it didn't save is because we did not click Save Changes. Very important. So that's corrected. So two changes we should see. We should see the bedrooms gallery fixed, and we should see images in our new section. Let's refresh. Let's go to our bedrooms. They are fixed. Let's go to our new section, and we have images. And as you see, again, if whatever your aspect ratio of the image is, that will be maintained. Now, one option, I believe, if we go in and change our height from auto, let's say to 120, click Save Changes. Back to our page. When it's reloaded, so let's refresh. Now you notice that our new section, that still is the same. Let's refresh one more time to make sure. New section, yes, that's still the same. So even setting the height does not change the aspect ratio. So let's just go ahead and put that back to auto. Save changes. And while we're in here, we're going to go ahead and delete. Let's go to the accordion. Let's go to gallery. We're going to delete that new section component just to get rid of it. Save changes. Go back to Widgetkit. Let's go to our gallery component. And where it says new section, we'll just go ahead and delete it right here. Yes, we are sure. And that's it. That is how you manage the gallery section of the website. Let's refresh. Make sure that's gone. Bedrooms is fixed, as we already saw that, and the new section is gone. Once you get into the routine, it's not very difficult. It's just a matter of setting your workflow of saving the images correctly, uploading to the right folders, and adding it to the accordion, and you